Why do I feel like I haven't updated my stream info? I mean, I haven't, but I don't think I need to. Why am I coming up quiet? Hello? Microphone. No, that's normal now. Maybe I'm just mumbling, I don't know. I should have blown my nose. Hang on, let me do that real quick. Alright. Nose has been blown. 63 hours. And you know what? It feels more like 30. It does not feel like 60. Odyssey felt like it went on for 60. And I didn't even finish it. I don't remember how many hours I had in Odyssey. I don't believe I have any updates on my equipment. Because I didn't play. Actually, I've been playing. This may sound crazy. I have been playing FNAF World. You know, Five Nights at Freddy's World, the little RPG that they made, that Scott made, the game's creator made. I think it was after the 4th one. I've been enjoying it. I mean, it's not the most fleshed out thing ever, but it's cool. I like simple little RPGs. Ones that don't put so much emphasis on the story that you're sitting there watching cutscenes for half an hour. I just like to get in there and then you fight some enemies and then you strategize on fighting those enemies and you buff yourself and you debuff them and then you hit them and then you win. I don't need story. That's why I like Sticker Star. Do I look like the kind of guy who needs story in his games? He says, playing Assassin's Creed. Which I don't know if it's known for having a good story, but it's definitely usually has great stories. Can be hit or miss for people, but I mean, no one can agree on which Zelda's the bad one, so I feel like Assassin's Creed is the same way. The answer to which Zelda is the bad one, by the way, is none of them. Because Nintendo does a really good job at making sure their Zelda games are actually good. Alright, where are we going? I gotta find Sigurd. Over there. Over there. Hey, you know what? How about I stop here? And then on the way there, I see if I can take on that legendary animal. I think it's the 3 wolves. I should be strong enough to do them by now. Let's see which way. Over there. See, the icons, like you can see with that gold one, it'll be on your compass before you're looking in the direction of it, so sometimes it can be disorienting. Like, there's where the icon is on the compass, even though I was facing over here, and it's like, hey, look to your left, there's gold. And it's like, what? And you keep looking, and you keep looking, and then you see it. And it did the same thing with this. I'm looking for that icon, and then it pops up, it's like, oh, look, there it is, over there. It's like, huh? And then it's gone. It got covered up by the other icon, and it's like, actually, it's over there. It's like, well, why are you telling me now? Tell me when I'm looking towards it. Should I call my horse? I don't know if I need my horse. I guess 300 meters is long enough distance that horse will be good. Will be worth the calling of the horse. I did end up looking up where Ravensthorpe is in real life. Ravensthorpe is not an actual... It's not based on an actual town. So it's... I just ended up looking up, whatever region it's in. What is the region? Excuse me. Excuse me, I can't cheese. Leicestershire. Yeah. And, I tried to find somewhere close to this, because, you know, that's where they are. I don't know if I found the right spot, because it definitely did not look like what I see in-game. But then, you know, obviously, the thing is, well, the game is probably vastly different, because they wanted the game to be pretty. And I don't know. No offense to anyone who lives in England, but when I looked up England on Google Earth, it just looked like a normal place. Get the weak spot. Did I get it? Nope. I'm out of stamina. I picked up an empty box. Okay, so I'm gonna call that the strong wolf. You are medium wolf. Let's go weak wolf. Unless I have to deal with... Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot another, adrenaline bar. Hey, you can't do that. I'm doing a stunt attack. Hey! Come on, man. It canceled the two. The wolf is fine now. Stop it! Whoops. Stop pulling me by the leg! Jeez, you wolves have no manners. Stop! I'm just trying to poison my axe so I can poison this wolf and kill it. Oh, that doesn't use any arrows, does it? Just stamina. Which I have to be careful not to use all of... Get off. There, that's one down. Camera going crazy. Get that guy. Used up all my stamina again. Oops. How about some fire? Wolves like fire? I gotta not do anything with a fancy animation, because wolves apparently do not like fancy animations unless it's their own animations. Stop! Come on! Knock it off! Just will not let me do anything. Unless I go into slow motion. Oh, come on. I'm hitting the spot. Give me the stun. There. The damage has been dealt. The wolf is dead. It's just me and you, Elder Wolf. Were their names based on how young they were? Or, you know, their ages in relation to each other? Because this one's Elder Wolf. It's like the Elder Wolf. Stun attack on you. can't interrupt it. No one around to interrupt it. I think I have the poison meter fully filled up. And I don't know what it did. Yeah, there, it's fully filled up. Does that mean it's weakened? Because I think it does damage over time regardless. Regardless of filling the meter. Man, I feel like I should get more than 2 skill points for that. I think that's all I get from that. Yeah, that seems to be it. Alright, time to go find Sigurd. Hey Sigurd, I just killed some wolves! It's like my name! Oh, I didn't even get a new rune. It's just telling me I have a head in my pocket. Okay, I can upgrade one of these. Which one needs it the most? Or I could wait for a bow upgrade. Never mind, I already upgraded my bow. I'll just do them in order. It's like going down this way. It's going over here. Yeah, missile reversal. Is there something else I wanted? That was in that general direction. Oh yeah, Battleground Bolt would be next. I gotta wait till I get one more level and I can get that, and then I can start going towards Battlefield Bolt. Whew, I should definitely save. I'm peeking in on Discord, seeing what that ping is. Tim is live with... I was gonna say DoorDash. No, that's him saying what's going on and why he's being late. It's gonna do more down on your door. He keeps calling it Paper Mario 2, and honestly, that bothers me a little bit. Like, I don't know why. It shouldn't bother me. I know what game he's talking about. But there is no 2 in there. I mean, I don't know. I'm the one who has been attributing a letter to each Assassin's Creed since they stopped doing numbers. But like, it is like calling Unity Assassin's Creed 6. Like, I don't know. It's not called that. I just had to take a big drink of water. Because I'm full of pizza. Apparently pizza makes me thirsty. And the amount of times that I have said on stream, man, I'm full of pizza, or man, I'm full of tacos, or spaghetti, or whatever else. I feel like it's is more frequent than I probably realize. But eating it, it doesn't feel frequent, you know? My mouth does not think that I have pizza frequently enough.
Need to cloak myself here. These soldiers are tightly wound.
Oh. Well, there's soldiers. I probably shouldn't go across the bridge. I really like the distrust area thing. I hope they keep it. That, or I hope they find a balance between distrust and, like, if they rebalance restricted to basically just work like distrust. But I guess... I don't really remember the difference. Ale house. So probably over here, right? Where there's a drinking game.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Oh, over there, where there's a gambling game. Hey, what? Oh, what? Shut up, you stupid pike man. I wasn't even doing anything, man. You didn't have to die.
Can't hold out much longer.
So I thought distrust was supposed to mean that I'd be fine as long as I walked slow and stood still. Apparently not. And I'm not even sure what the difference is between distrust and restricted. Because I think I can also survive a restricted and walk through a restricted zone just fine. As long as I'm at a distance, they don't realize who I am. I got my cloak up and I walk slow. They won't know.
Get behind if you can.
How about I just say enough of this and I run away, I go and hide. The guy comes up. No! Why does it feel like smoke bombs stop being useful at some point? Like there's always enemies watching. You throw a smoke bomb and you try to run away, and then you just run into another guy. I didn't die for the hay.
With me, here.
But now there's a guy over here.
Flank.
Shut up. Jeez. It's such a stupid voice line. And all he's doing is standing there. I'm the one who should be screaming. See, I know the grass has this mechanic where you can hide behind it rather than in it. It'll still block the line of sight. Are the smoke bombs not doing that? How is there an archer who can still see me? Who? I don't know what it is. At some point in these games, getting out of combat and becoming anonymous has become so difficult.
With me. Watch for my lead.
Just die. I have full adrenaline.
Have your guts out.
Very dissatisfied with this game's ability to let you escape. Which I should say, inability to let you escape because, jeez, your cantrip didn't even work. It's supposed to do that. It's supposed to get you out of combat. There's always some guy around the corner. That's so annoying. I can't even think of what to compare it to. You know, it's like it's like your hands are covered in soap and you're trying to pick something up and it keeps slipping out of your hand. So that's what's like trying to escape in this game. It's just you got a soapy hand. Over there. I guess that is where the game is.
This must be it.
I don't want any trouble. Just let me go in peace.
First it was the silvers. Then
Go
the
in
books,
peace.
and the holy relics worst of all.
It's like my assassin said. Assassin friend says whenever I talk to him.
Sigurd's not
Then go
here.
in peace.
I'll ask around.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the alewife here?
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Giedrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers nabbed Giedrich, though.
How do you know
I
which
was
one's my
sorry to
brother?
see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
I already killed like half of them.
You seem to respect this man Giedrich. If he was talking to my brother, it's because he wants what's best for this Shire. Maybe you're a woman who also wants Oxenford Shire to be free and to decide its own fate. A woman who'll stand up for her village, who won't be crushed under the boot of oppression.
I hope I am.
Such a woman would help me find Giedrich's friends.
You're right, you are. Your brother and his friend jumped through that window there and scampered off towards the river. It's a good bet they hid in one of them fish houses.
Got to use my charisma again. Yay! Flighting is fun, and so is actually using the ability I get from it.
They wouldn't go for it.
Stop! You sound so stupid. Stop trying to do battle cries. Also, stop chasing me. I will kill you. Is that a fish house?
Sigurd and Basim headed south. They wouldn't go far. Check along the river.
I think that was the game telling me I'm out of range now. Yeah, it's that
Asked
one.
about
Okay.
this land, my friend.
Buckingham. Not yet a palace. Put your cloak back on.
Smells like a fish house. Good spot to hide.
Wait! Stop!
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolf-Kissed.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
It's good
It
to
is good
see
to
you
see
again,
Basim
Basim.
again. I was just thinking that.
Even if you haven't kept my brother trained on the task at hand.
It's not my place to lead your brother about like a bridled mare.
Now there's an idea. Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Giedrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's elderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taking up her husband's fight, with the promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Geedrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
If Geedrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done. Sigurd, has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor, have you lost hope in my warcraft? I heed Basim's wisdom. He follows my lead. Always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Focus, we have this.
If you don't mind, we were having a discussion.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, but he is wise and forthright. And he has opened my eyes to a magnificent truth. He has promised me a reward so unusual, so incredible, it will shatter your mind to shards.
Brother, our bond has the iron heft of a war axe. Do not let Basim and his prophecies of good fortune sway you from our simple goal.
Never. Our goal is fixed. We shall soon be the lords of Mercia, then all of England. But Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face, and heard the litany of my forefathers, and, well, there will be time enough for my saga later.
I think they expected me to have gotten to the location by now. I don't want any trouble. I don't want to take back my comment about liking distrust areas.
Good you came by, Eivor. There are interesting requests today.
Oh, you're for Thousand Eyes.
We're always looking for help, so come back anytime.
Hey, I want to talk to you.
Why do these guys sound so dumb? Why do they all have the same dumb voice line? You come on. Cowardly pikeman. What? Don't come at me shouting what? You what? Okay. He's stuck. I really don't think the game intended for this to be such a, for this town to be such a bloodbath. This isn't even where we were supposed to go. What's even in here then? Might as well take the loot. There. It's not a hard climb. Better be good. Magister's van braces. Well, I don't care about the Magister stuff. I didn't realize I didn't have the full set yet. And I landed on Sigurd's head. I guess one of the differences between a distrust area and a restricted area is that a distrust area will have opportunities to blend in, where a restricted zone, like, I don't want to say definitely does not, but I feel like the intent is definitely does not. And I think some distrust areas become trust areas. You know, they become non-distrust.
The other side must be barred.
Give me a hand!
Sigurd, kill this sweaty fishwife.
Stay your blades. This traitor Giedrich will face trial, as will all the treasonous thanes of this shire.
You're the traitor, Edwin, calling on Alfred of Wessex begging for his army.
Clap your mead hole, Giedrich, lapdog of the Danes.
You'll sell us out to Wessex, and that poxy-ass bastard Alfred. We won't have it.
Lady, there is no need for slaughter. We all want peace for Oxenford. Can we find some agreement?
You heathenish fork-tongued Dane. Foul-smelling heap, I shit on you all.
Lady, choose your next words with care, for you see before you the future master of all England, Sigurd, of the hungry Raven clan. Lay down your arms, free my friend here, and kiss my lordly feet. You will not get a second chance.
Sigurd, are you cracked?
And you can kiss my rosy red ass, wayface. I've done with this offal. I leave them to you. Flay them alive and tan their flesh for saddles.
Oh good, more of this. More of that screaming. More combat. Not that I hate this game's combat, I like this game's combat. But it's all I've been doing since getting here. And I don't think I was supposed to... I think this was supposed to be the first combat encounter. You know, if you're not stupid.
To hell. I was desperate to fight. You should have freed me.
Giedrich, this is Eivor, my stone-armed sibling.
Well met.
That was your plan, Sigurd. To charm the lady with your vague hope of kingship.
Prophecy, Eivor, not hope.
No time to squabble. Edwin's taken most of the Shire's thanes. She has her way. They'll be dead by supper.
Tend your wounds, Giedrich. We'll free your friends.
And what of the holy woman Fulke? You promised us a meeting with her.
I did, aye. But it's a fair mystery why you'd want to talk
Where
with...
is she?
Thane Holt will know. Fulke lives on his lands, but he'll be dead with the rest if you don't stop the trial.
Tell us where, and we'll go now. Their lives depend on the speed of your tongue.
Southwest of here, halfway to Oxenaforda, at the Leich Vila garrison.
Basim, Eivor, to horse!
Okay, I think this is really interesting. Whatever Basim has been
All for
teaching
Eivor,
Sigurd.
You and I, with blades drawn and hearts ablaze.
Who is this Fulke that Basim spoke of?
An ally, Eivor. A most important ally. A holy woman who trades in prophecies and secret knowledge.
That is not the sort of alliance we're looking for, Sigurd.
No, it's even better. You cannot imagine what discoveries await.
You're speaking strangely, brother.
Because I'm alive, Eivor. My heart's alight with the fuel of battle fire. Like old times, eh?
Yes, Sigurd. Like old times.
Remember our hunts beyond the Northern Way? Our first big kill was a 10-point deer. We brought it down together. The arrows from our bows like darts of ice.
With sharpened shin bones for skinning the beast.
You on the right, me on the left. We leapt and struck.
We crashed to the ground like a felled tree. Then the bloody struggle.
Damn animal bit my hand. Never knew a buck could bite so hard.
But I pierced its throat, spilling its life wine into the drifts. That put an end to him.
Such tales you siblings tell.
It's just one of 1,000, Basim. It was the glorious dawn of our lives.
See, it's
You haven't yet
interesting.
explained who this Fulke
Come
woman
on.
is.
I got
When
opinions.
the time is right, I will.
She is the fulcrum of a larger plan.
Above conquering England, what larger plan
Is
could
this
we
the right way?
need?
Like,
Patience,
oh, here we go. It's wrapping.
Patience.
Fine. Keep your dread secrets, brother. But if this alliance fails, you may take them to your grave.
This fever will break once you know the whole truth. I promise.
Okay, we're in the search area. Can I say what I want to say now? Aside from wow, this game is pretty. Look at all this. Look at the lighting. Look at the shine. Look at all the color. Ah, okay. Oh, look, there they are. Okay, let me take a moment. I want to say what I want to say, and I'll clear out all of these exclamation marks. It's really interesting that whatever Basim has been teaching Sigurd is clearly getting to him in some way. Is making... It's coming between us, and you wouldn't think that would be the case because, for one thing, it's like, you know, Basim is an assassin. Assassins typically are the good guys. They're typically, you know, people you can trust. I'm not going to say that there haven't been assassin antagonists before. They kind of always have been, even as far back as the first game. But it's interesting that Basim... Like I trust Basim, and I don't expect him to be teaching Sigurd the wrong things, but something he has said to him is clearly making Sigurd a little more power hungry, ironically.
We have time yet. They're holding the trials just ahead.
My blade is thirsty, friends. Shall we roll in like 3 barrels of fire?
No, we must be careful.
Okay. Didn't think that was going to trigger a cutscene.
To execute the prisoners.
So we're going to stealth this.
These subjects of the Lady Edwin have betrayed their oaths to the Shire. Not true. Silence! They stand accused and are guilty of spreading calumny against our sainted Lady Edwin and engaging in sedition.
Must be careful now.
Reputable acts. Pig shite! Each shall be called to confess his perfidy. A rebel! Execute the prisoners at once! Rescue us!
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't tell me there's more.
Work with me!
Who's ringing the bell? Don't like and subscribe. Don't ring the bell. that was red. No, no bell. No bell prize. Okay, let's try to rescue these ones. What? Thought I didn't have it on. Okay, now free the prisoners. I'm gonna assume that because the alarm bell was not rung, that any additional prisoners are safe.
Bleeding cage open, would you? The bell! We must ring the bell! Bleeding.
Gidrich sent me to find you. Let's go now.
That's Thane justice for you!
Okay, come on, this way. That was a lot of jingling. Makes me feel like I'm really passing up a lot of treasure right now, but now's not the time for looting. I don't feel like looting anyway.
Over there. We fought with our Weasley Ultima for years. Now his widow wants to lop off our heads.
Why are you on my horse? Didn't you bring your own horse? And the rest are just gonna go on foot. Okay.
Bless you all. Thanks to you, I live to pay Lady Edwin back in blood. I am Thane Holt. Does Gidrich live?
He's safe in Buckingham.
Good, Thane. We're at your side in this fight, to keep this land in the hands of those who love Mercia, be they Saxon or Dane.
God in heaven knows I'd sooner see a Dane married to my daughter than sell a man of Wessex one of my pigs. If Gidrich is behind you, then I am too.
We're told you know of a holy woman, Fulke. Where is she now?
Can we not fixate on this cipher, Fulke? Edwin is our focus.
Fulke holds a secret that may turn the tide of this fight. Without her, I cannot achieve my full purpose here.
The madwoman Fulke.
I mean, I got no problem with a little detour.
However deranged she might be, my brother wishes to meet her. The sooner you make this happen, the swifter this war will end.
Understand this. Fulke is a heretic, a sower of poisoned knowledge, and an enemy of the Church. She claims to have seen or spoken with God himself. And for this, Lady Edwin had her imprisoned, I know not where.
At a monastery, I suppose. We should make inquiries.
Sigurd, do we not owe Gidrich some word of what has happened here?
You can speak with him in my stead, but we must hurry. Fulke's life may be in danger.
We risk losing all the gains we've made here for the sake of this woman.
Trust me, Eivor. Fulke is of great importance. You'll soon understand.
I hope I will.
We have a camp to the east, at Linforta, an old harbor on the Great Ouse. Meet us there.
We Thanes will raise a feard and join with you to take down Edwin, whatever it takes. Bring this news to Gidrich, and tell him we'll be ready when he calls.
Every man will be needed.
And then they all walk off in different directions. Alright. Which one was my horse? That one. Okay. Did I take the wrong horse? Is that why Sigurd rode with me? I was stealing his horse. Yeah, I don't distrust Basim, but definitely interested in what he's been telling Sigurd. Don't know what that is about them being on the giblet. I don't know. I don't think assassins are typically prophecy people.
No soldiers here now. Giedrich has cleared them all out.
Well, I guess it's not a distrust area anymore. Goes with what I was saying. I have a feeling whatever we're gonna learn about is probably precursor stuff. It's probably like an apple of Eden or something. Which would very much be in the interests of the assassins to find. But not very assassiny for Basim to promise it to Sigurd as a means of getting power.
She's well supplied, that's for certain. Well done capturing these, lad. It was bloody business. Oil jars, spring-oiled arrows, fodder and the like. Take what's useful and burn the rest.
Giedrich,
Eivor, do the Thanes live?
every single one. They've set out to raise
Good,
a
I
fear
didn't
of
swear.
fighting men. They all stand with you, Giedrich.
We'll need every pike and poker we have to take down Edwin. And you, and your brother, are you still with me?
I like your bluntness, Giedrich. My axe is yours. My brother's too.
Edwin's plopped her haunches down in her castle now. She has men and supplies coming. Curse her eyes. Where is your brother and the odd fellow?
They continue their search for the woman Fulke. He seems to think she will help us chase Edwin to an early grave. But I do not understand how.
You do what you must, Eivor. I'll ready what men I've got for the coming fight. I'll move towards Kinnabella Castle and bring up the Feared for an assault. Edwin's fortress is strong and sure.
Is there anything I can do to weaken her grip on the Shire? Or make her anxious?
Ah, there's a notion. You could chip away at her flag bearers if you see them, and defend my Feared if any are in strife. We stole some of her supplies here. If you find any other stores like this, destroy them.
That I can do.
When you're ready for war, you'll find me at a camp near Kinnabella Castle.
Okay, I almost feel like I'm missing something. Like there was an opportunity to... Well, now there are multiple quests. Like there was an opportunity to help Sigurd and Basim do what they're up to. Well, there is now. I also leveled up. Saw it on the skills menu before it happened outside the menu, which is it's weird that it does that. Oh, I thought it was almost there. Oh wait, yes I am. This is the one I just got. That's not the next one. This is the next one. So now I can return an arrow to the return to sender by timing my parry correctly. I leveled up twice? Okay, cool. Or it just decided to give me 4 points for no reason. Where is it again? Must fly to pick up the nearest discarded weapon and automatically throw it at an enemy. Oh wow, right to it. Well, cool. Ahead of you again, game. Now, where am I going? Oh. I do not know. I'm also just looking around at stuff that I can be doing later, if I feel like it. If I'm not playing FNAF World. Linforda on the eastern border, Foxenfordshire. I think I got the towers. The viewpoints. Linforda. Oh, that's London. It's probably not the right place. There's Linforda. Was I in the wrong? Oh yeah, that's the correct region. North Shore of the Great Ouse. Yeah, I found it right. Found it before reading the second part. So just go there then. Not far, right? If this were real life and I had a car, that'd be like a 3-minute drive. As soon as I could find the road. I'll just let my horse do it. Cannot be reached. Well, why not? Fine, I'll beeline. I may be riding a horse, but I will beeline. You can't ride a bee, but you can follow its line. It's pretty straightforward. Apparently I'm also near the other one. Let me take care of this first, just to make sure I don't screw anything up. I don't know if this game is going to do a good ending, bad ending kind of thing, but I just want to make sure that I stay on Sigurd's good side. I don't want to end up cutting off his hand and throwing him off a cliff or whatever. See, isn't it kind of wild that they set that up in the early game? And they have so much content to go through before you can even find the payoff for that. I'm not going to call it good or bad, because I don't know. But it is, I do find it interesting that they give you so much time to anticipate that. Wait, let me find some grass to hide in first.
Have a look, Sunan.
Oh, wait. It's in there somewhere. Alright, I'll just go there on foot. The plan is probably to attack that camp, so I won't just barge right through it.
Near an old harbor. This is the camp.
Ammo is full. I see a blue tent. Get off the log.
How do we charm her when she's in our care? Do we say what we're after? Or do we dance around the idea?
From what I've learned about Fulke, she's not shy about sharing her esoterica. If we ask her one question, she'll answer 10.
Good. But we mustn't seem eager. She could use it against us.
And here's Eivor.
Ah, you timed things well. The holy woman Fulke is close by.
Imprisoned at St. Alban's Monastery, just around the bend.
This is our moment, Eivor. After this, everything changes.
I might be pleased for you if I knew who this woman was and why we needed her.
I have explained enough. Now is the time for action.
You've done nothing of the sort. Nothing but give me your blind word.
I wish to speak to her. Me, your Jarl. That alone is reason enough.
Why? So she might cast a spell and turn Edwin into an eel.
Fulke is not the only advantage we seek here, Eivor. There will be treasures in St. Alban's. More than we can count.
I've already plundered St. Alban's Abbey and lifted its treasures from nave to crypt. I saw no prisoners of note.
She is there. I know it. And she is the most valuable treasure of them all. Eivor, there was a time when you would follow me without question. Because we trusted one another. Because you knew I would never lead you into folly. Never wager our lives before I knew the cost. Is there something that holds you back from embracing me as you once did? As your brother? Your family?
Sigurd, you know I would never betray your trust in me. I'll fight with you. There must be limits to this chase. Giedrich is counting on us.
Of course he is. And soon we will deliver. Come. When you raided St. Alban's, are you sure you saw nothing? No crypts? No prisoners?
Nothing I can recall for certain.
Oh, over here. It's like... If it was talking about... Over... No, that's different. Whatever that camp was that I had pinned. It's like, I don't remember going there. But, yeah, over there? Let me see it again. Yeah. All those X's, yeah, I've definitely been there. It's cool that there's dialogue for that. I wouldn't even have said that they needed dialogue for that. It's just a nice little bonus that there is.
Very little. She appears to be an adventurer of sorts.
The Thane called her a heretic.
All the better for us. She's clearly someone who knows her own mind.
I admire your optimism, brother.
First we swim across the river, and then we call our horses. Person diving out of the way of the road. I wasn't even coming towards them. In the crypt. I think I remember this place, but I don't remember the crypt. Just trust. Alright, put the cloak on. Turn the other way. Well, it's leading me there. Unless I still had the key. But it's leading me here. It's some plane fighting on the bricks. This would actually be a good time to use a poison arrow. Well, I pressed assassinate. Oh, yeah, this is that one where there was the wall I had to blow up. But I didn't have the, I didn't have enough adrenaline. So I couldn't use my bomb arrow like I usually would, and I couldn't find oil. Turns out you were supposed to do this. And scare... That shouldn't be funny, but it's funny to me. Scare everyone outside. They don't know what it was, but immediately they hear this large boom and they all start screaming. Yeah, I don't think this place has a basement. Never mind, I found it. And I did have the key, or I just got the key.
Like holy Judas, I thank you, beloved Jesus, for the wisdom to pierce a fierce plant, to see beyond and above the lies of Yaldabaoth, to know the first mystery that is the last mystery that is the 24th mystery.
Who dares enter this sanctuary?
This stony cave reeks of piss and salty tears.
How dare you?
We've come for the woman Fulke. She need not bedevil you any longer.
Oh, the mad heretic!
Ah, the self-begotten spirit has sent an angel to deliver me.
Open the door.
Her heresies must be punished. Not by Danes or Mahometans, but by true Christians.
I have charisma.
Friar, our hands are bloody with the gore of your guardians. Is your god so starved of martyrs that you wish to die as well?
You make a fine point. Let me pray on this. The Lord bids me to welcome all strangers. Here, friend, take the key, and depart with your strange friend.
I think what I like about this game's charisma is it's not a stat that I set to you know, 7 when starting the game, you know, deciding, oh, this is going to be my charisma build. It's just something I earned from doing things around the world.
Lord of the treasury of light for this chance of deliverance. Are you sent by the angels of Saklas, or the self-begotten one above?
That I cannot answer.
You are the woman called Fulke.
I am Fulke in this realm, a humble seeker of the self-begotten one's true nature.
And you are a collector of artifacts.
The instruments of the children of Saklas the Fool. Yes, I am. I have many such curiosities.
And you possess an object. A polished stone with unusual markings.
Now, you're a curious one.
Ah, so it is an
Cowl and
apple.
Robes hiding tawny skin, and that devilish blade.
Why do we linger here? Soldiers will be coming.
There are stables beyond the monastery where we can speak in peace.
Lead the way.
Come.
But it's still odd to me that Basim is seemingly telling Sigurd that he'll be able to use the apple. Since clearly that's the polished stone with strange markings.
Some weeks, perhaps a month.
For your so-called heresies.
Heresies, yes. I have been blessed to discover many profane objects in my lifetime. Objects which attest to the works of the Demiurge, the false god worshipped by these robed imbeciles. Across Germania and Francia, I found these relics and carvings. And here in England, too. Lady Edwin claims they are blasphemous, but her mind is clouded. The true worth of these objects is immense.
May we see these objects?
If you wish to know the truth of our origins, I will show you today.
I would indeed.
Enough of these mysteries, Sigurd.
Eivor, We're almost there.
Fulke is a curator of objects of great worth, one of which may reveal my true nature.
True nature? You said this was about victory, about defeating Edwin.
To know that I am descended from the ancient gods is a victory. It would give me dominion over this land.
Descended of the gods. Brother, what by Odin's eye are you saying?
Fulke, we have heard that you possess a profane stone with strange markings and the image of a tree.
That I do. A monolith I call the Saga Stone, for it came to this land with the Dane Ragnar Lothbrok.
Do you have it?
It is the sun and moon of all my sacred objects.
Will you buy and trade this stone for an alliance? Or more fighting men? Is it useful for anything other than flattering yourself?
Perhaps I should leave you three alone to hammer through your differences.
We are unified. We only wish to see the stone, to read the runes inscribed upon it.
No one on Earth can read those runes. The languages are known and probably long dead.
There is no risk in letting us look.
No risk at all. Praise thee, O self-begotten one, for sending these three to deliver me from my punishment.
No whispering gods let me hear, Fulke. I brought myself.
You came because I called you, Eivor. They spoke through me.
Brother, you have my head spinning.
And you fascinate me more with each passing moment. The Saga Stone is hidden away in the care of my acolyte. Are you ready to go see it?
The sooner we see this slab of rock, the better. Let's go.
Approach the stone with an open mind, Ava. You may find it more interesting than you expect.
Oh, free horse.
Ava, you've strayed from the true path.
I'm getting my horse. Jeez. You give me a minute to get a horse? Oh, wait, can I? Because technically she's my quest objective. But if she keeps moving,
What is it about this
then
stone that
technically I should keep
captivates you,
following
Fulke?
quest
The
objectives.
Saga Stone
Nope.
comes from an ancient
Horse!
generation of
Wasn't letting me turn around for a moment.
as do all the artifacts I collect for my church.
You prayed to the Christ Jesus in your cell. Is your church not the Church of Rome, like these Saxons?
These Saxons believe in Christ the Redeemer, but I know his true purpose. Christ the Educator, the keeper of secret knowledge.
Is this why Edwin loathes you? For preaching such an idea?
Yes. Christians like her, like Alfred, they believe Christ's purpose on earth was to wash us free of sin. The Roman Church has been deluded by the lies of Saclas, or Yaldabaoth, the demiurge of many names, a lesser god. Saclas and his kind were wise in their time, but they lost sight of the true God, the self-begotten one, Lord of the treasury of light. This is why Edwin had me punished and imprisoned. What she calls heresy is, in fact, the true nature of the universe.
Yours is a strange saga, Fulke.
And I have not yet reached its end.
I'm definitely concerned that Sigurd is suddenly thinking so highly of himself.
Take care.
The villagers aren't happy we're here.
Edwin's eyes and ears, no doubt.
You know, he's claiming himself so godly. Like, it really reminds me of some of the people we've killed, replacing them with new kings that would agree to be our allies. You know, the other those kings, they're like, oh, God chose me to be king. I'm not stepping down and letting someone else take the power. God said I should have it.
What is this tower?
A ruin from England's Roman past. My
Been here.
acolyte found it abandoned and derelict. He took refuge here after his bishop expelled him for teaching the same truths that got me imprisoned.
He was a priest.
He was, and he is. The bishops of England are simply too craven and deluded to understand the secret wisdom we possess.
Was this a tower where there was a guy playing music? Or was it a different tower? No, I think that was a different one.
Brother Paul! Are you here?
Ransacked from floor to roof. Basim, stand guard outside.
This was Edwin's doing. I have no doubt.
The stone is within?
I asked Paul to hide it well, but I do not know where. This moves.
It must be there.
Brother Paul is
Well,
very
yeah, I
clever.
think.
It could be hidden anywhere.
It's probably because I was already here and I already moved that.
This is him, your acolyte, Paul.
My dearest friend.
Requiem Scott and Pace.
May you live as one with the true God, in the treasury of light.
Your friend paid the price for his loyalty. I imagine he was guarding the stone.
Edwin's men did this. They killed Brother Paul and took my stone.
And then they covered the secret room back up.
Always questioning, second-guessing my wishes. You slowed us down, and I missed my chance.
Patience, brother.
Why was there an option to blame
You will
Basim?
find this stone, wherever it is. Right or wrong, you will have your answer.
I know the answer already, Eivor. I've seen it in my dreams. I know exactly.
Hold, both of you. You hear that?
Soldiers, Edwin's here.
How dare you Danes befoul my lands?
Hold off, Eivor. First we talk. Lady Edwin! A stone was taken from this tower, inscribed with runes, and the image of a tree. Do you know it?
Yes. One of this heretic's blasphemous baubles. Is that why you've come?
We are here to trade. That stone for an assurance of peace.
What are you saying? We gave Giedrich our word.
For that stone, we will leave your lands and not return.
Oh, for this, you must bring me Giedrich's head.
The stone is within our grasp.
We made a promise, brother. Brother.
We have a deal, then?
We accept.
Done.
We do not.
Eivor!
Oh no, I'm pulling a what's his face.
Cut them down! Leave none alive!
Eivor, are you mad?
Edwin, please. We had our chance.
You will speak of this. I will not forget.
Did the same thing as what's his face? That guy who keeps. He's like, oh, you think you're as good as Sigurd? Okay, I'll find another dropped weapon. Oh, I just realized why it's called Battlefield Bolt. Bolt as in like a bolt of lightning, not bolt as in you bolt, like running.
More of them.
Well, I will say, so far I'm liking this story bit too. Like I have most of the past ones, I think. Not that there haven't been any I disliked, but some have definitely stood out more than others. And I think this one's also standing out. Because it's breaking the formula of going to a place and finding your contact and agreeing to do whatever they need to help them get peace in the land, and then you have agree to have an alliance. Because that... What was his name again? Giedrich? He's our contact for here, and now apparently we're gonna kill him so we can get the Apple of Eden. Which I get why Basim wants it so much. And I think I see what he's planning. He wants to get the apple, so he's agreed to help Sigurd get the apple, and Sigurd wants to look at the apple. He's not going to keep it. He's just going to look at it. And the Basim gets to keep it. And, you know, put it in a vault or something, like assassins do.
You mock-minded fool!
That was our chance to recover the stone.
They're not all dead.
without letting
What are you guys
them
doing?
I will not betray Giedrich.
That is not for you to decide.
My promises are my own, and they are ironclad.
Your first oath is to your Jarl, Sigurd Jarl, your brother and master.
I'm not going to punch Basim. I like Basim.
That's one view, Basim. I believe there will be other chances. We can keep our oaths and find this stone together. Edwin will flee to her castle. You want your stone? It will be there.
Giedrich's pathetic army will never breach the walls. We could have first taken the stone, then laid siege. That was always our plan, Eivor. I had no intention of betraying Giedrich.
It was your
Then
plan
how did we
all
get his
along?
head?
Yet you saw fit to keep me guessing through your fits of madness.
You are not always to be trusted. Your passions overcome you. I know that. My father knew that. Your father knew it.
Wasn't I like 5 when he died? Maybe not that young, but... I'm not punching Sigurd either.
And bemoan your fate, brother. I have a promise to keep, and I mean to.
You think too much of yourself, Eivor. You do not have the wisdom of Odin. Come, Basim.
See, it's funny that you say that, because actually, he literally speaks to me sometimes.
This quarrel with your brother is something to behold. Has it always been so heated?
All my life we moved as one. As family. As kin. I have always known his mind, and he mine. Until this day.
Time makes idiots of us all.
You fought well today, Fulke. Would you fight beside me now?
To wrest control of the Shire from Edwin? I will.
Giedrich asked me to cripple her line of support. Would you know where she gets her rations and supplies?
East of Oxenforda, south of the Lichvila. There's a place called Eaton Barn where eager merchants sell to soldiers.
Meet me there. I'll come soon. Sigurd, brother, you are lost in a sea storm of your own making.
Then that banner guy just watching in the background the whole time.
Edwin's defenses have been weakened, but I could do more before joining Fulke.
Ow. Is that line to imply that I don't have to do the next quest? Fiery ambush. Fiery Bowser. No. Let me weaken their defenses more first. Let me chip away. Because if all I gotta do is go clear out some forts, I'll clear out some forts. Let me get all this stuff taken care of. I'll figure out skills later. I guess I could do it now, because I'm about to go on break anyway. Emergency aim. Let me go back to this. Yeah, battleground bolt. That's the part I keep getting wrong. Battleground, not field. But bolt, like bolt of lightning, not bolt as in run. I guess that could be useful. Not flinching while I'm aiming my bow. There's really not a whole lot. Really not a whole lot left that I want. I guess this is the point in the game where I can start working towards stuff that I kind of think would be alright. Yeah, both of these are with your offhand free, and I'm not doing that. I respect this game for having that as a build option, but for me personally, I don't want to. It feels like a waste. Like, this also feels like a waste because I do have some form of auto loot. But I guess this would be a little snappier. Oh, that's like the slide move in Dishonored. Except Dishonored knocks them out. So I guess it's not like that. You know what? Filling. There's my alarm going off. Filling an adrenaline slot for a ration. When I first read this, I was thinking like, oh, that sounds like a waste of a ration. Why would I want that? For the purposes of exploding bomb walls with my bomb arrows, I don't have to worry about always saving an adrenaline slot. What does this do again? Okay, I feel like I've almost decided, but I don't quite remember what the next thing was that I wanted. Have I had that much of a problem getting interrupted? Like I said last time, I feel like I was mistaking this game with Star Wars, with the Fallen Order, where I keep having the problem of being juggled by enemies. There's another single-handed. Oh. Oh, these are connected. It's like, wait, do I need to slide to be able to do this? Yes, I do. I mean, those are both offhand ones. I feel like there was something I wanted a little more strongly than whatever that other one was. Okay, no, I'm definitely just going in circles, thinking like, oh, but there's, I could swear there's one I want. There's one I want more. Yeah, all right. No, not that. I just need to remember where it is. Is it one of these? Prevents flinching while aiming down both sides. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, now I'm gonna go on break. my microphone like this? Back. Where are we going? Close the menu, just open it again. Okay, over there. Right, I'm weakening their defenses. So I should go any of these that are close. I think it did mention a little bit ago that I have this this Lego robot kit, and I needed a new part for it. And Lego sent me the new part, and that showed up yesterday, I think. And I was busy drawing yesterday, so I didn't want to pull out the bricks and try to build a robot. Where are we? Where are they? There. Sure did stop short. It stopped showing me the icon pretty short of the distance. But yeah, I pulled out the bricks today, and then of course, all the waiting for the part to show up, and then I took apart whatever thing I built last time, which not such a sad thing, because I was just following the instructions on that one. And now I'm like, oh, I do not know what I want to build.
Edwin's men, they're after us.
You there, what's wrong?
Here they come! Quick, men, or they'll wipe us out!
Mistletoe up your nose, eh?
Where are they? Oh. Oh, if I had dodged towards him, I would have got the thing. And then to throw his weapon? Oh, I can't. Yeah, I laid out all the parts, and then I just couldn't figure out how to build anything I wanted. Because originally I wanted to build like a robot puppet. So I wanted to have it where it could, like, you press one button and its body rotates. You know, it's like an upper torso, and then you press a button and it rotates. And then another button would make the arm go out. You know, one arm go out, and one would make the other arm go out. I couldn't figure out how to build it where, because with the motors they give you, it's just you know, spinners. You know, basically think of it like a motor for an RC car, where all it does is spin. Or, you know, spin the wheel, not spin, just period. Like, cars don't spin, they spin their wheels. Yeah, you can think of it as like a motor that would power a wheel. Like, directly, you know, you just plop a wheel onto the side, and then it spins like a wheel. I was trying to figure out how to get that to be able to control an arm to go out. But I didn't want stiff arms. Because, you know, obviously if you stick a line on that circle, then as the circle moves, the line will move and it'll go up and down. I didn't want just that. I wanted it to go out. Like, you know, like you having your arm, you know, pressed against your chest and then reach out. Kind of like that. Okay, so over there. Are there only 2 of these? But I couldn't figure out how to get it to extend like that. Because I was thinking gears, but gears didn't work. Ow, I pressed the button.
Together, lads, we have this.
Oh, that wasn't enough. There, now I got that finish. Jump, drop, and roll. These guys never learned that because they're not controlled by someone from the 20th century. I was hoping he would slam into the cart and die from that, but exploding with it also works. It's being on fire. Apparently the meter is going up for weakening the hold. Okay. That's all it gives me, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm just gonna move on to the next one then. I'll just assume we're strong enough. I beat the highest level area the game would let me do. I think I can handle things. You know, maybe my allies might die, but at Eaton Barn, western part, Oxfordshire, south of Villa Garrison, south of there. Continue further to the southeast of a large pond. So like there? Oh wait, there's Eaton Barn. Guess I can go here. Save myself some time. Yeah, now I'm just trying to figure out, do I still want to try to make a robot puppet? Or do I want to try to make something else? But if I want to make something else, what do I want to make? I thought about trying to make like a Lego version, or like a ground-based version of the Beetle from Skyward Sword. But I don't know if I could really get that form factor to work. I mean, I guess if I settle for making it on the larger side rather than what I would assume to be full scale. And I wouldn't have enough motors to make its wings flap, I think. I mean, maybe. It depends on where I put the wheels. Because I'm thinking if I put the wheels in just the right spot, I should be able to put on the other side of the motor that powers the wheels. I should be able to put a gear on that side and kind of... What's the word for when you make a gear go perpendicular? No, it takes a corner. Actually, I might... No, I wouldn't even need that. I would just need the right shape of gear. And I should be able to set up a... Nope, dude, call horse. Should be able to set up a mechanism that'll, like periodically bump a wing implement. I don't know why implement was the word I thought to say for that. You know, a little wing decoration. It'll bump it so it flaps up and down and make it look like it's flying, even though it's gonna go along the ground. I'm sure I could probably also commit to the ground-based Beetle aesthetic and give it little legs instead of wings. I'm sure someone's done that before with this kit. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. Yeah, you're big scary wolves. I do really like the idea of a Beetle, even if, you know, it's not gonna fly, so it's not gonna be as useful, and also it's made of Lego, so really how useful is a little crawling drone. Like, I think ultimately whatever I make out of it is just gonna it's gonna be a toy.
Dear man,
Oh wait, I think I can blow this up and help.
for that is where you will be with these supplies, Richard.
Oops, my horse is on fire. Sorry, horse. Good thing I got that health upgrade. What?
Here's Fulke.
Okay, don't stand right next to it. No.
Good of your Shire.
You've lost your senses.
What's the noise about?
She's trying to rob me. I warn you, soldiers are coming to escort me any minute.
This merchant is taking supplies to the castle. Oil for boiling, arrows, shields.
Boiling
rations.
oil?
I offered to buy them, but he refuses.
I don't sell on a future promise of profit. Edwin's a valuable customer.
Then I'll make you a new author.
I will tell you a story. No, this time I'm actually gonna pay, because I can get out of this for free. I don't wanna.
Here's more than enough coin, friend.
Boy, Jesus, you're a better customer than your needling partner.
130 is not a lot of silver for me, so that just makes me think that she's a penny pincher, a silver pincher.
We can use these oil jars to surprise the soldiers.
What oil jars? I already blew them up.
Of burning men, the screams of soldiers aflame. If we place the oil and supplies near the hay along the road, it will burn like hellfire when the soldiers arrive.
Take position on that bluff and watch for the soldiers, would you?
You'll hear me howl as the men approach.
I should not
If
be
I had
seen.
$1 for every time Assassin's Creed has given me a mission where it's like, hey, take these explosive barrels and place them on the road, I'd have like $3 or $4 or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure you do that in... There's a mission like that in 3. I know there's one in 4. I remember that one. Actually, I think 4 has at least 2 of them. At least 2 missions like that. Chipping away is still... Oh, there's one more cart. Oh, that fire's bigger than I expected.
What was that?
My howl. Edwin's men approach.
I could take all of them. But all right, let's do the oil thing.
Prepare yourself. The soldiers are close.
If I can get into the tree. Kind of. Okay, there. I can also set one of these.
They're here.
Man, are they burning and poisoned? Ouch! Don't.
I'm with you. Burn, prophets of deception. May the fire of Artemis
Man, I am very glad that I got the spreading toxin thing. I don't think that the oil helped. I think it was all the poison. I mean, okay, the oil definitely helped, but not as much as the poison. And that was a lot more effective than any time in the past that Assassin's Creed has made me plant bombs on the road that my enemy approached on.
Edwin will be waiting for aid that never comes. Something wrong?
No, quite the opposite. At Sancte Albanus, your brother claimed kinship with the gods. Is it true? Is he descended from the Archon's children, the Isu?
Not to be blunt, Fulke, but only half of what you say ever makes any sense to me.
Forgive me. I often presume too much of my audience. Men who fear damnation, when ignorance is the greatest of all evils.
Ignorance of what?
What a perfect sentence. I'll ask more simply. Could your brother be descended of the gods? Or could he be a god himself?
I don't know. I want to deny it, but I've seen things in my life. Visions, prophecies. It's difficult to explain.
Heed your visions. Always. You may have been touched by true knowledge.
Sigurd is only a man. The son of a king and my brother. He may think highly of himself, but he's no god.
Yet it's possible his line of kings was fathered by a god. In ages past.
We haven't time for these fantasies, Fulke. It's time I regroup with Giedrich to see how his assault preparations are coming along.
Godspeed, Eivor. I will stay here to pray for the souls of the dead before I join you.
Like, normally when we do these things, like, the times in the past the game has had me do a very similar objective. The bombs would work, but not be that helpful. Like, there would definitely still be plenty of melee combat. But that, I only had to melee one guy. That was the most successful road defense I've ever done. I don't know where this leads, but I saw it in the cutscene and I just had to come down here. Oh, key? A key to what? Oh, there's a thing to move. I was like, is that in this room? Oh, treasure hoard map. I should probably seek one of those out. I don't think I've done one of those yet. I should see if they're worth tracking down. Climb up. Oh, that was what the key was for. Leather and a rune and some iron. Alright. Oh yeah, I leveled up. Where was I? Over here. Do I have a fast travel back to town? I do not. Man, I gotta leave this cave manually. Well, at least it's not the skateboarding kind of manual. I suck at those. Which is weird, because when you do them on Tony Hawk, they're like, it's the same input as like rail grinding, and I'm great at rail grinding. There's just something about ollieing places, or not ollie, manualing places. Just not good at it. There is my horse. It's not showing up as fast as I was expecting. And I was thinking about how, like, wait, doesn't Twilight Princess, like, sometimes when you call Epona, she's really far away, so she doesn't appear right in front of you all the time? Sometimes it takes a moment. And that reminded me, like, supposedly from a supposedly trustworthy leaker, that Twilight Princess HD for the Switch is ready to go. And it's like, I feel like that's kind of a no-duh kind of thing. Like, yeah, if they're gonna do it, it's probably done by now. They're probably just waiting for a reason to launch, you know, a good opportunity to launch it. So I really wouldn't call that news. Like, they already put it on the Wii U. They already updated the graphics, so really all they gotta do is slap it on the Switch. I know it's not that easy, but it shouldn't take them that long to do.
Eivor, have you dealt Edwin a few bruising blows?
I have. She'll feel the pain soon enough.
Excellent. My men are itching to attack the fortress, but we'd be fools to force it now.
Why is that?
On account of Edwin's got too many traps and defenses. Her Springalds cut us to bloody stumps before they poured boiling oil upon us like a summer tempest.
Keep the men at the ready. I'll slip in alone and see what I can do about these defenses.
By my joints and ankles, you're a tough one.
Your joints and ankles?
Eivor, victory!
Yeah, like, with, you know, putting Twilight Princess on Wii U, they had to figure out what kind of control scheme they wanted it to have, or, you know, the button layout, and updating the interface to match. In addition to what effort it takes to update the graphics. And, you know, they added, like, amiibo support and stuff like. But then, you know, you put it on Switch, and it's like, what do you change? I don't know, whatever input's necessary to make it work on Switch to begin with, and then what? Like, you're done, right?
Stop right there.
Let's see if I can't ring this bell without them knowing. And the real question is, like, is Twilight Princess HD going to be bundled with Wind Waker HD, or is it going to be standalone again? And I would feel really weird about them bundling it. Like, I get the desire for it to be bundled, but come here. But yeah, I really don't see them bundling it, because the two games don't have anything to do with each other. They couldn't be more opposite. I mean, they could. It could be a Mario game. That's a joke, by the way, that I know they're not opposites. It could be a Sonic game. That is also a joke. And I'm going to approach this. I guess I'll just wait for him to come to me now.
Good lord! Why the fuss?
Surprised that guy didn't hear, let alone see. I should probably hide the body. Where's the other guy I threw an axe at? I should probably hide his body too. It is, now that I think about it, it is weird that there's a rumor of Twilight Princess HD being ready and not also Wind Waker HD, because I feel like Wind Waker is the more beloved of the two. So if they were going to re-release either of the HD ports, it would be Wind Waker. Like, I love Twilight Princess, but I would think Wind Waker would be the one they want to do.
That will be Edwin's last stand.
sabotaging springalds, whatever that is. And cauldrons. Oil cauldrons. That I can hazard a guess. Shell with sight. Doesn't look like it. Like, really, the main thing I wonder if they put, ignoring the rumor, if they port Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD to the Switch, what will they change to go with the Switch? Because Wind Waker HD has, they replaced the Tingle Tuner with the Tingle Bottle, which basically just let you share Miiverse posts in-game. And Miiverse is dead, so they would probably need to change that. Are you peeing? Let me make sure you're in the grass. I think since Splatoon had, you know, it used to have Miiverse integration, and then like Splatoon 2 has its own, well, 2 and 3, like implemented their own Miiverse alike kind of thing. Actually, I don't even know if you, I don't think you can do text posts on it anymore. Why is my controller vibrating? So I think it's purely for the art, which was kind of the point of the integration to begin with. Why is my controller vibrating? Is it the body? That's not what I wanted. Am I near a secret? So yeah, I would think they would just do that to fix the bottle. I would prefer they bring back the Tingle Tuner and have that be a multiplayer thing again. But it's, you know, either way, I'm not going to use it myself. Just conceptually, I like the Tingle Tuner better than the Tingle Bottle. It's like, oh wow, in-universe Twitter, cool. Like, no, the Tingle Tuner is much more interesting, because it lets you, like, buy potions and stuff without being at a potion shop. And refill your ammo. And
all right, I'm in.
oh, I didn't even need to do the minigame. Cool. I just have that much assassin damage. But Twilight Princess, a little bit more tricky, because it also kind of had Miiverse integration, but it wasn't in the form of, oh no, they saw the body, didn't they? They see the body. Just don't ring the bell. That's my job. Excuse me. Oh, I'm not actually supposed to be ringing the bell. I'm supposed to... I thought it was an optional objective. No, I am supposed to be sabotaging their defenses. Well, now I'm less like, oh, well, how about I try to do stealthy? Oh, because I'm so good at this game. Like, no, I don't feel like I can sabotage all their defenses stealthily, but I'll try. I'll keep trying. Okay, that must be a Springold. I bet. To me, that's a turret, but okay. I guess this is technically a turret to them in the olden times. And Twilight Princess is definitely, I think, a trickier case, because it didn't have its own version of the Tingle Bottle, but it would give you stamps, which let you use like pre-made art in your Miiverse posts. So that would definitely need replacing, rather than just like, oh, we could just do our own version for the Switch. Like, no, it would need to be replaced. Oh, there's an oil cauldron. Let me make sure this guy's dead first. Actually, I don't have to do this standing next to it, I think. Although there's not really a good hiding spot. Didn't I already sabotage you? Who's looking? That guy. Yeah, I would feel like the stamps would need replacing. The question is with what? Because the funny thing is the stamps were added to replace what people felt were pointless rupee chests. But now, if they kept the stamps would be pointless. And at least with the rupees, you could spend those.
The Springles are large bolt casters. I must disable them.
They're coming to investigate. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Alright. Challenge failed. Stop screaming! It looked like I parried his axe into his face. Like, I parried him so well that his axe flew out of his hand and into his face, killing him. Ow. I was trying to throw the spear that was at my feet. But okay. Ah, there's a blinding in! Ah, scary! I just remembered, what would be most disappointing about them putting Wind Waker HD, and to a lesser extent Twilight Princess HD, on Switch, is that it would lose out on the touchscreen menu functionality that they had, going, you know, with the two screens of the Wii U. Because that was easily the best thing about those ports, aside from their visuals, was that you could look down at the gamepad, and that was, you just had your inventory open all the time. So you didn't have to pause to change items. You could just look down at this. Actually, and in Wind Waker, you didn't even have to look down, because when you would tap an item on in your inventory, it would show up, like it would have this special little part of the interface. It would be like, okay, this is the item you're holding, and then here's the buttons that you could put it on. Did I sabotage this successfully? I don't know if I interrupted myself on that. Yeah, it would have this little interface that it would show you what you were holding, and then it would show you the places, you know, the buttons you can equip it to, and then you just slide it over to one of those icons, and you could easily switch your items. It was so good. Twilight Princess, for some reason, didn't have the preview on the gameplay screen. It still had the menu open on the gamepad, but it didn't let you see where you're doing on the gameplay screen, which was disappointing. But obviously a Switch port is not going to be able to have that at all, which is more disappointing. Ow, I hit a spike. If this were Mega Man, I'd be dead. That's not fire. That's... Throw it. Okay, where are 4 objectives? I think I'm still on fire. Down in there. Oh, I see him. Here we go. More Springolds.
There's more to be done, but this should be enough to launch the assault. Now it's down to Giedrich to lead his men.
I'm gonna do more. I'm already here.
Survey the area sooner.
Why did you not get staggered by a heavy attack? That's not fair.
Lumber into your fate.
There's one.
Pray for
Can
your
you just do
sins.
this? What the? Not in my face. Nope. Oh, wait. Yep. Okay, there we go. Took it a moment. It's perfect. Ow. Perfect opportunity to return to sender. Okay. It's not working. Ow. It's because it's that thing. It's the Springold.
God's justice away. God won't let us lose.
He fell backwards, but I pulled forwards. Is he dead? Where is it? Finally landed a jump attack.
Keep the blindside, the idiot.
There's a second Springold up there.
Can't scamper free this time. You dead. Together, lad.
Get out of my way. At this rate, when we raid here, there's gonna be no men left. You were never gonna win that. I was at the top of the stairs. I had the high ground. Get out of there. Actually, do you think... I was going to grab the equipment. Do you think I'm going to have to wait until the quest actually starts to get the equipment? I think I do. I think I do have to wait. Alright, let's go. What's that sound? Oh, I found you, guys standing right out in the open. Back here. I'm leaving. Can't stop me, I'm leaving. Bye. I mean, well, not bye. I'll see you in like a minute. Gonna go get some men over here. It really does feel like as soon as we come back, everyone's just gonna be dead. There'll be like 3 guys. And whoever's hiding in the fort. I still have my bow out.
Enough. Ambushing her soldiers should be my final strike before the battle begins.
Well, glad I finished chipping away. Glad I leveled up.
Careful with that face. I say we wait. There's too much riding on this.
I am Sigurd Jarl, Lord of East Mercia, and I say we fight. Now!
You're a good man, Sigurd, and I'm thankful for all you've done. But
Oh
without
good, I leveled up
Eivor,
again.
I make no moves. We wait.
Is it done?
It is.
And have you laid your poles of hazel and composed your poems for this coming victory?
I'm here to speak with Geatrich.
Go on then, you master of aids.
Still dreaming of your precious stone?
It is not dreams that led me here, Eivor. I've had visions, prophecies from the gods.
Visions.
I'll sacrifice to Tyr this day, the Lord of Justice, the harbinger of flawless victory.
Sigurd, what prophecies?
Are we ready to assault the castle, Eivor? The sign's importance, read well.
We are ready.
It's weird. Usually the exit option is at the bottom.
And let's be quick about it. My scouts tell me a force of King Alfred's men is on the march. Let's end this before that flap-mouthed pudding has a chance to hit back.
Pudding. Hey, if you can't eat him, you can't prove he's pudding. Because the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Why'd they start me all the way back here? All the people are already in there. Look at all the people that are in there. Man. Oh. Get out of this death circle. Wasn't that open a minute ago? Shoot the links. Okay. Look at this guy who's walking around like there isn't currently a siege happening. Well, my duty is to guard the gate, so I'm just gonna stand here and guard the gate. This fight's not my problem until they come up to the gate. And then I shot him in the leg and he died.
Skittering away there. Let's end this.
Okay, the next thing I should work towards is the ground pound. Maybe then I'll actually start landing more than one. Maybe then I'll be able to land more than one jump attack. Enjoy Poison Cloud.
Work with me. Let's end this. Focus, we have this. Can't hold out.
Okay, let me undo the camera. There we go. Okay, I can see that. Stop crouching!
God damn you.
Get up on the thing, shoot the links. And here I was thinking there would be no people in here. And instead, literally all the men were on me while I was trying to shoot the links.
I feel great.
You know, I'm sitting here thinking, man, these battles are so cool. I wonder, like genuinely, I wonder if there are any missed opportunities this game has taken. Or, I guess, not taken. Any opportunities this game has missed out on utilizing this setting. Because I feel like this game really gets its money's worth out of this setting. And that's what has me so excited for Shadows. It's like, man, I can't wait to see them hopefully get their money's worth out of that setting too. I gotta open the portcullis. I thought I burned all their oil. Oh, I missed this one. People just follow me up the wall. You wanna fight? Come fight me. Come get me. Oh, it was up there. I shouldn't have jumped down. It's inside. Is it? It's inside. Nope. here? Stop screaming. Can't stop me. I'm gonna spin it. Too late. Whee! Zipline.
Egwin, you won't get away this time.
Oh, we don't have adrenaline. Like I care. Like they mean anything to me.
There's your wages. We will use your flesh as mulch for our crops.
Go to your god, wherever he hides.
Hang on, just trying to find those battlefield weapons. Well, nope, nope, no drinking for you. Nope. Couldn't get my thumb on the X button fast enough. And this is why I hate the spear users. Why are they so freaking dodgy? I mean, I get it, because that's, like, the spear's archetype. But it's so annoying. Stop dodging my melee. This is an action RPG. You shouldn't be dodging my melee repeatedly. No mines. Got her. Confirm the kill. Confirm the kill.
You felled the lofty lady.
Do what you must, Thane of Dungheaps. As one loyal to her shire and her people, I know which of us God favors.
Eivor bested you. It's for Eivor to decide your fate.
Well, I would have just as easily chosen the exile option if the other option was kill. But would it be more humiliating for her to be looked after by Giedrick? I think it would be.
You fought with honor and purpose. For that, I put you in Giedrich's care. You will see you're treated well.
I will, so long as you recant your friendship with that pot of warm piss, King Alfred.
Agreed.
Take her away.
Didn't know that option was going to be the one to compliment her, but alright, I'm fine with that too. Being the bigger person here.
I fulfilled my promise to you. I trust you'll do the same. An oath between our people.
Aye, you've done us well, Eivor. I thank you. And if ever you need the like, I'll do what I can.
I will. Count on it.
I'd be quick about plundering. King Alfred will be on his way, and he won't be alone.
Looks like I was right. I did have to wait for the castle to be opened to get this piece of equipment that is right here. Shishi guard. Where did Sigurd go? Regroup with Sigurd, Basim, and Fulk. Fulke? They're in here somewhere. Oh, we gotta explore and find them. Oh.
You see?
Oh.
The markings of the ancient ones.
That's not an apple.
The gods of begat of gods.
I've seen this somewhere. I know these words.
It's definitely Isu.
One who stands at a threshold should take great care to look around, for who knows what foes lie in wait in the halls beyond.
I have passed through this doorway once before, with Sigurd, in a dream.
Not once, 1,000 times.
1,000.
What does it say, Sigurd? Does it speak to you?
Yes. But the words are fogged, shadowed. And yet I feel their meaning. And the ash tree, I see the great tree of life, her boughs reaching skyward, opening the way. It's just as you promised, Basim. All you foretold was true. Eivor, I am more than I appear to be. So much more.
This is wicked magic, Sigurd. Darksader, do not listen.
No, this is real. This is everything.
To the walls! To the walls! Alfred's come! King Alfred of Wessex! Marching up the rise with a mess of soldiers!
Have we time to escape?
The men are spent. We've not a chance in blazing hell.
A parley, then. We must call a parley. I will speak, and the King of Wessex will listen. As I understand, King Alfred, your name is not spoken with affection here in Mercia.
Yet I am close enough to Wessex to hear myself praised from morn till twilight.
Return to your singing subjects, then, and leave the affairs of Mercia to the Danes.
Not till your pagan war songs are safely out of hearing.
Offer an exchange, Lord. You can
Please, no secrets here.
Let's end this here, my lord. Let's exchange men. My best warrior for yours to prove peace. After which you leave Mercia, and we fall back north of River Ouse.
These terms are fair. Wulfrich, my war thane. You will go with Giedrich, brother. Name your man.
Sigurd Jarl, I offer myself.
Thank you, Basim.
King Alfred. Wait.
Paladin Fulke, you with this company?
I was, my lord. To recover from Edwin what was mine by right. Sigurd is the only man you need. He's worth more than 20 other men. He is the son of a king.
Traitorous snake!
And his heresies are profound, my lord. He claims to be a living god.
I've got you, troll woman!
Hush! I'll gift myself to you, King Alfred. because it is not my fate to die by your hand.
Brother.
Have faith, for the Lord God watches over you all.
This man is dangerous, my lord. Let me hold him.
Do what you must, but treat him with care.
By all the gods, Basim. What was that?
I will shatter them. They shall not get away.
And here I thought it was over. I'm not walking. I'm not touching the stick. What was that? Where'd the tent go? What? Okay. Nope, okay, that arc is complete. Report of envy. Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's see what she says. Apparently the little circle that goes around the A when you hold it to let you know that you're holding it, making progress towards the action of holding it, wasn't going around the A button. The icon was not updating to let me know that it was being held. But I could hear the sound, and that's what tipped me off. So how many territories do we have left? I think in terms of selection, there are 2. But clearly now, I think we've unlocked another one that is going to be... What was it, Wessex? And then we're going to go do that. Free Sigurd. Kill King What's-His-Face. Yeah, I like that arc, but I do wish I had a little bit more control over what Ivor was saying. Would have liked to have been able to choose to trust Sigurd more. But oh well.
Nice to see you. Randvi, our work is done in Oxenfordshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived, from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
From Fulke? Gods, that witch.
It is there on the table.
Weird of someone who betrayed me to have sent a letter to me. This is the stuff I write it only to ease your mind to let you know that Sigurd is in good hands and fine company and treat him with all the care he deserves. So a double agent, huh? The order to which I belong has use for such a man. He is in many ways the pinnacle to which we aspire. God in man's flesh accoutrements. Isn't that like a French word? Did that word exist yet? In English, anyway? Well, then again, I think technically, I don't know. Did they? I think technically we should be speaking Old English, not modern English. But what do I know about the 9th century? I only hope he has come to know and understand this as well as I do before his suffering breaks him. Wait a minute. The instrument.
The order of the ancients. The same order Kjotve followed.
I was about to say.
And Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but know this. Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Giedrich. Giedrich is an honest man, and will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
I don't think I fully clarified what happened to Sigurd. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, The Instrument, huh? That sounds like the kind of nickname they would give you here. It was, the like here, the Vellum. Also, making pretty decent progress on here, I feel. I mean, I guess in terms of how many blank spots, you know, how many undiscovered and unkilled members there are, there's still a lot. But in terms of at least Zealots, there's 5 left. And then this person that I found, apparently. Also, this person, I think, at some point I just opened the menu and it's like, oh, good, you killed this guy. It's like, what? I did? So, I think I missed his dialogue. I don't believe it gave me a cutscene, and I don't know. I didn't see anyone that said confirmed kill. So, I don't know what was up with that. I don't know if I just killed them in a way where I just didn't get dialogue at all and didn't get to confirm kill, or if they were dead but I didn't confirm kill, and then I, you know, despawned the body and the game is like, whatever, we'll give you the kill. I'm just disappointed to miss out on the dialogue. I like the dialogue. But yeah, five Zealots left. 3 to discover. And apparently now we have found one of the big 5. The Instrument. It's not mayonnaise, apparently. The Magister. The Keel. The Liar. I'm sure they are. Oh, they're just... The Magister is not his title. They're just a Magister. And then the undiscovered big bad. I'm sure totally, absolutely will not be King Harold. Definitely, for sure, not going to be him. I mean, it could be one of the Magisters. I'd be okay with that. It would not be much of a twist if King Harold was the guy at the top. Because he was the guy at the top in Norway, and that's why we left. But I'm feeling good at least about how many have some semblance of clues. So I have two related items for this person. And I have 2 hints. Is that because I have 2 related items? Or is it just giving me 2 options, 2 opportunities to find a 3rd? But either way, yeah. Hopefully these hints will be more useful than they were in Odyssey. I don't know why I'm always clearing out these. I should be ending. So thanks for watching, and here's that new shield I got. I don't like it. What's its powers? Detonate a sleep bomb after blocking 5 times. Okay, that I'll give it to it. That's a crazy power. Oh, I can upgrade my quiver. Yes. More arrows. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you Saturday for more. Bye. Did I say Saturday? I feel like I said Saturday. See you Monday. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'm not streaming tomorrow. See you Monday, where we do more.